Hello, relatives. Welcome to this Schlagbite entitled The Holy Box. Among the most precious gifts that I've received in my work with Native people over the last 50 years has been the awakening of my spiritual life. Their openness in sharing wisdom, traditions, their ceremonial life have spoken deeply to me and opened me up to how many ways there are to learn beyond rational thought. For at least 40 years, I've been a participant in the Native American Church. Sitting in those meetings has opened me up to those unfamiliar and unexplainable ways of knowing. As a participant, I have accumulated the ritual paraphernalia, the sacred objects, fans and feathers and drums, tobacco and cedar pouches, and they are all carried in a box. The box is often a toolbox with trays so that everything fits in, but sometimes they're handcrafted. I keep mine in a wooden box that was made for me by my physician friend, colleague, co-author, Dr. Howie Silverman. He also happens to be a very talented carpenter. I gave him the dimensions of the box, and he crafted a one-of-a-kind masterpiece out of a reddish African hardwood called padawak. Interestingly, King Solomon chose this wood for the pillars of his temple in 10 BC. The interior of the box is lined with red cedar. That box and all of its contents, including my prayer shawl, have accompanied me to meetings all over this country. These potent symbols have been held, caressed, ingested, and they are filled with the songs and blessings of many, many tribal people. I no longer sit up at these all-night meetings, too hard for me now. And as far as these totemic objects, in order for them to retain their power, they need to be used regularly and their stories told. So over the last year and a half, I've given away my fans, feathers, drums, the rattles, drumsticks, the pouches, to Native relatives who I know will use them as they have been intended. It will keep them alive. The last thing to give away was the box. And at a sweat lodge ceremony a couple of weeks ago, I gave it back to Howie. Inside the box was a small Torah scroll. It's his spiritual path. So now he has this small, mobile ark to carry his sacred objects. He will fill it with his songs and prayers, and others will hold the instruments and add their voices to the thousands of others whose blessings that box has also carried. Doesn't matter the language in which you pray. Prayer is the universal language of an open heart that says directly what it feels in your core without having to think about it. We need to have times to bless each other, and we need to be doing it more. I send to you my warm regards and blessings. May we continue to walk on the healing journey together. Remember, we are all connected. Nobody makes it alone. And in these difficult times, remember to bless each other in joy. I say this for all my relations, mitakweyasi.